I really got involved with Jewish Child and Family Services because I was on the Federation Board. And as part of being on the Federation Board, which I think was a really good idea, they really wanted you to be involved in an agency and to be a good fundraiser. You need to understand the needs. And so I was serving on Jewish Child and Family Services on the board for a year as a liaison. And then I never left because I loved what I saw. I loved the work that they did, the staff, the volunteers, the whole team, and the clients. The needs were great, and it gave me the faces of the people that you were doing the work for. And so then you had the stories to tell, because you can't be a good fundraiser if you don't have the stories to tell. I think that the tagline, Redefining What's Possible, is the perfect tagline for Jewish Child and Family Services, because it actually gets to the heart of what the agency is really about. The way that you inspire people is through your own passion. You know, if you really are that passionate and you really believe in what you're doing and the work that you are raising the funds for and the needs of the community, and you have the knowledge behind it to be able to speak to those needs, then you can be an effective volunteer, an effective fundraiser. You have to understand. You have to really understand what the community is that you are asking for. What are you asking for? You have to understand what that is, and that you're not asking anything for yourself. You're asking for those who, for the most part, can't ask for themselves. You're their voice. I think Jewish Child and Family Services is a wonderful organization. This agency really cares for the whole spectrum of people from kind of birth to death. You know, it has to touch everyone in some ways. Everyone has had an experience of at some point of that, or if they haven't, they will. So I think it becomes very personal in those regards, because you're able to make a connection, and it's constantly changing and growing, and you can be part of that change.
I just finished my second year of high school, and the Depression was raging. And I had an older brother who, after 2 years of high school, that seemed to be the summit. He went to work in a grocery store for $6 a week. And no, I take it back, it was $4 a week. And then my turn came after the second year of high school. Then the whole family got together and decided that I should leave and go out and go to the grocery store or someplace else. And that summer I was very unhappy about leaving school. And pure coincidences, someone in the neighborhood said, "Have you ever tried the Jewish Children's Bureau?" That's what it was known as in those days. And I said, "I never heard of them." And she said, called them up, and she got the number for me. And I went down and had a talk with her, and it was very nice. And she said, "Would you consider letting me have a test made?" So she sent me down for a Stanford Binet test, and I apparently did very well, because as soon as she got the results, she said, "We will give you $6 a month, no, a week, I'm getting eight." And so I more or less had a scholarship for the second 2 years of high school. I had been very hot on sciences. I was very interested in chemistry. So I got my bachelor's degree in chemistry. And, but always in the far sight was to get an MD degree. So I spent the summer earning some what I call real money and teaching chemistry. So then I had some money and went into the medical school, and for what it's worth, I finished my second year of medical school, and going into the third year, Uncle Sam came along because war broke out. I got a residency at Bellevue Hospital in dermatology, so I was there for 3 years for my specialty. And then I came home and opened an office, all on the scholarship that I got from Jewish Children's Bureau. Well, I think it's basically wherever there's a need, there has to be someone that might volunteer for that need.
I think the greatest thing to overcome is the feeling that there's them and then there's us. We have to realize that they're but for the grace of God, and that we happen to be fortunate, and we have almost a commandment. I think if we're talking about Jewish ritual, the commandment we believe most in is to try to help other people when you can, and leave the world better than you found it.